Hey guys, welcome to another episode in the deep playthrough of Gran Turismo 4. We are almost at the end of the endurance events. 2 minutes to go, no, 1 minute to go. Last lap of Bob actually doing what he is hired to do, bring the car home from when I handed it over to him in the previous episodes. It was in first place, and now, I don't know, 22 hours later, of course I sped up time in the meantime, but still it was, I don't know, 10 hours or something, 8 hours real time. He is still in first place. Final corners of the Nürburgring 24-hour event, being the last endurance event in the playthrough. It went much more fluent than I expected, much more smooth than I expected, and also this car is amazing. I drove it in the previous episodes when I did the first stint myself, and it's an absolute incredible car. It is glued to the road. You can really smash it around. The sound is pretty epic. It really sounds like it just wants to go. I was never expecting that from a pretty boring coupe like how it looks. But it's an incredibly fun car. At least on hard tires it was. I thought when I drove it that I was on super hard tires. I forgot to put on the super hards for the endurance. So I did drive it only with hard tires. I'm not sure how it is with super hards. But with hard tires, it was so much fun to drive. It's really, normally it's fun also when cars are a little bit twitchy, like the Cobra, where you really have to fight the oversteer and the drifts, etc. This car really, whether it are bumps or kinks or high corners, slow corners, going fast, going slow, this car just, as if it's on rails, it's super stable, and it just wants to accelerate throughout everything. Anyways, I assume we are 24 hours, 1 minute in, so Bob is driving towards a well-deserved win. So he's still quite inconsistent, because a couple of episodes ago I really had to redo an endurance event because he was just not competitive. Which I only found out too late. After I already let it run in the background in between episodes, then I came back and I tried to take over the wheel myself to make up the gap that he had created, but it was not enough. There was not enough time anymore, so I had to redo that event. But yeah, other times Bob is pretty consistent, like this one. But yeah, this is actually not, I have to be fair, I tried to credit Bob. I mean, he did not screw it up, but of course the credits for this win fully go to the car. Because also if you see, the second place car is 3 laps behind. That is not Bob's doing. This car is just very competitive. And it's not even that overpowered. It's driving against other JGTC cars. They all have around 500 horsepower. This car is 550. But it's not like incredibly tuned. It's not tuned at all. It's just a super quick car with incredible downforce. Alright, final corner coming up. Here we go. And I'm pretty happy that the endurance events are behind us, so I can actually start racing myself again. Here we go. Very nice. And if I am not mistaken, so the BMW M3 was the sole real competitor, but yeah, still, after 24 hours it was put on 3 laps. The Nissan, I think 4 laps, and all the cars behind that, they were much slower. So the M3, this one not that quick, this one not that quick, this one not that quick, this one quite quick, this one pretty damn quick, this one amazingly quick. Anyways, if I'm not mistaken, we will now, as a reward car, we will actually get the Formula GT, which I never got, I think, in any Gran Turismo game, like the Formula 1 car, which we have to use in, I think it's called the Polyphony Digital Cup or something in extreme events. I think that is only driven with that car, and this is it's by far the fastest car in the game. So if you do not have it, you have quite a big problem. So really, to be able to win the extreme events, you really have to do, I think, this 24 hours of the Nürburgring to unlock that Formula GT car. Anyways, let's see if that is indeed the case. And also if we get the cool one, the black one. There are apparently some really cool blacked out cars. Yes, Formula Gran Turismo. Ah, we got a grey one. Still pretty cool. Even some liveries on it, some advertisements, Castrol, Bridgestone, Polyphony Digital, Sony Computer Entertainment Group. It looks really quite like a Formula 1 car, not like one of those Indianapolis 500 racers, which I really find the cheap knockoff version of Formula 1 cars in my view. But apparently you can also buy these cars and some other very cool cars blacked out. I think maybe also the Mazda 787B and a couple of others. This Formula Gran Turismo. But they only show up occasionally very... let's double check whether we did everything. Yes, everything done. They only pop up occasionally in the car dealership, so we can check now whether it's there, but let's first lock in the progress. Alright, we're still only at 89. It's really weird how slowly the percentage increases. Also, let's see what we have to do now. Where are we? God damn it. Alright, this is the Formula GT. I will probably do this race. It's also super license. You mostly need a super license here. I will do this race at the very last. These ones I will do before they're easier. This really is one like the culmination of everything the career builds up to. Formula GT World Championship, these are 15 races based on an original formula to decide the fastest in history. Alright, but we will now be doing... Yeah, or shall we do the easiest one first? Let's do the easiest first, this IB one. Premium Sports Lounge. An exotic race between premium sports cars. Alright, SLR McLaren, Aston Martin, Vanquish. Production cars only, standard or sports tires. 4 GT, M3 GTR, Lotus Esprit, etc. Let's see what we have in the dealership. If there's anything cool here. Like a blacked out supercar. Nothing here. Wait, what was that last RX-7? Type RZ, Type RS. There are so many different variations. It's so confusing. I really hate it. All those needless, meaningless variations with like GT, GTR, GTS. It's all very confusing. Too much choice, too much influence by the stupid company marketeers that say, yeah, you have to differentiate your product lineup. That's also why we currently don't have like a BMW 3, 5 and 7 series. We have like between the 3 and the 5 and the 5 and the 7, you have between and below and above them, you have all kinds of new variations. I think the lineup is now like 15 model types instead of 3. It's totally retarded. Anyways, anything cool here? I don't like this color, unfortunately. I would like to drive this car actually. I had one like this in white, the color I wanted, but I accidentally sold it. But I would like to actually drive this car, but I'm sure it is not competitive against a Mercedes SLR McLaren. V8 GT. Alright, we also have a green one, an SE. Yeah, but this one is like the wing. I don't like the wing. A purple NSX. Nope. Alright, this is an R34, I guess, or... Seems to be. And an R34 N1. I'm not sure whether I already have this one. This is apparently a very rare car, these N1s. Or at least a rare Skyline. Let's see if we have that one already. Alright, we have an N195. Do I only have one N1? I thought I had more. R32, R33. Yeah, I don't have the R34 yet. At all, I think. Alright, let's buy that one. And also, let's see what kind of Lotus I have. Alright, I do have that SE in white. That's basically it. I would really like to have that GT. But yeah, the color, but I really would like to drive it. I'm also curious how different they will be. I'm just gonna buy it and compare them quickly. Ah, fuck me, man. Because I should... The dealership refreshes each 7 days, and when you buy a car, it progresses the time by 1 day. And apparently I was at day 6, and now buying this car makes it go to day 7, and that refreshes the lineup. And now probably that R34 is not there anymore. God damn it, I wanted that R34 N1 just for collector's value. Fuck me. Fuck me big time. Fuck me big time. That car really doesn't pop up often. Alright, I'm really bummed out by this. Because I really wanted to have the N1 variants of all Skyline generations. Fuck this game. Fuck this game with these weird mechanics. I mean, I understand that it has to update, but still, updating it while you're in the middle of something, maybe there's not really a fix for it. Maybe I'm blaming the game and while I shouldn't, but it's just super frustrating. I only bought that Lotus just for a quick comparison. I didn't really want it. I want the white one. What I did want was that R34N1, and that now suddenly evaporated like snow under the sun. Fucking shit. Shit show. Fuck this shit. Sorry, I'm just rubs me the wrong way a little bit. Anyways. What's the R31 again? This one. Really old one. It's incredible, unbelievable that the whole GTR Skyline brand had its roots in like pretty common cars like this. Or at least it looks quite common. Although it does have some sporty elements. And you do see the line from the roof and the angle of the windshield and the rear window, and you see the double round tail lights. I do recognize it already, the skyline, modern skyline shapes in it, but still. Alright, nothing here. Alright, I am officially annoyed that I couldn't get that N1, but we have to I have to get over it. Oh shit, why do I do a 1 to 400 meter? That's not what I want. Oh, by the way, I don't even want to race on this track because it severely slows down. With the Vulkan renderer that I'm using, I think it has to do with there's like a fence, a barbed wire fence behind the oval, and that could, I don't know, that the emulator has to work really hard to render that, and it slows down to a crawl. So what track are we using? I want Tsukuba if possible. Yes, very nice. I'm really curious whether this car is significantly different than the SE variant. We will soon find out. Right, what tires do we have? Medium, that's fine. Oh. Right, we have to put in some oil actually. Holy shit, this car understeers. It feels a bit sluggish. And the sound is also not that great, to be quite honest. And it starts to slide all around when you hit the brakes hard at an angle. And the brakes are also not that good. So basically I really like the styling of this car. One of my favorite Lotuses, if not my favorite Lotus. I think it actually is my favorite. And maybe it's actually Also enjoyable to drive. I'm just... Last car that I've driven was that CLK touring car in the Nürburgring 24 hours. And I have to just adapt to the fact that not every car is as how can I fucking disable that fucking ghost? I think it's D-pad up. Yes. Anyways, not every car is as ruthless and quick as that CLK touring car. I don't understand. It said that I did a 1.0. Wait, I'm just checking out the brake pressure that I need to apply. Anyways, it said that I think it said I did a 102. Yes, that I don't understand what it said to the top right. It said like best lap 103, but while I did a 102 or something. Let's check that again. Here, best lap 103. I did a 102. Alright, really weird. Or maybe that was not in this car. Session record. It's probably in a different car, I guess. We can check it out if I now switch cars, whether that record will still be there. Which would be weird. Yeah, or maybe not. If it's really a record on the track, regardless of the car, then it makes sense. But of course it's comparing apples and oranges times if you do it in different cars. Anyways, I will quickly continue with the campaign, but I'm just curious to see what the difference is between these two. Alright, same tires, and I think I already disabled the assists. No, I did not. So we didn't drive this car yet. Alright, I really am curious about whether the sound also changes in this car, or whether it's only cosmetic, like a spoiler, and for the rest it's an identical car. The power output is identical, I think. Oh, by the way, let's see. Yeah, we don't have a best lap now. So, yeah, I don't understand. It said previously in that Lotus run we just did, it said session record 102.9 or something. But then at the top of the screen, it said best lap 103 something. I have no clue why that is not also 102.9. But maybe I'm just confusing matters, I don't know. Yeah. Sounds pretty similar, right? That's just as bad brakes. Alright, let's see if we can beat that 102. Alright, we already beat it, but it's... Alright, I'm not really a fan of the car, at least the dynamics of it. Still, in real life it's probably one of my favorite cars, but in the game not so much. See you later. Alright, so now we just need a regular production car and probably a very kind of fast one. This one, of course, I can win with my eyes closed. This one is crazy fast, so I will not be using that one. It's a little bit overpowered. This Cadillac Shen, I'm still not sure whether I want to keep it. It's a concept car. I don't like concept cars. It's really the exception to the rule that it's still in the garage. I would really like to just let it go. Do I need it for something? Alright, Gran Turismo All Stars, no. Dream Car, no, no. Like the Wind, what's that? Turbo Race? Complete in the 1 kilogram per horsepower power to rate ratio class. Alright. Real Circuit Tour Premium Sports Lounge. I don't think I need that car. I'm gonna kick it out of the garage. Sorry, Cadillac fans, but it's not so much the car itself, it's the fact that it's a concept car. I just have zero emotional attachments to this one. The only reason I kept it is because it looks like a pretty cool car. But yeah, it's just some weird, unrealized fiction, just like Vision GT cars. Not my thing, even if I don't get any money for them. Don't really care. Anyways, so we will not be driving race cars. These are all race cars. CZ we already drove. Yeah, it was kind of fun, but not really the best car. We have... did I already drive a road-going Ford GT? I don't think I did. The Celine we sure did. We will not be using that one. Then we have this NSX-R road car, which is probably super quick as well. We could use the yellow birds. I never really, I used this one all at the beginning, I think, a couple of times. Also a very fun car to drive, but it's also nice to mix it up now, to start using other cars. Just like with that COK touring car in the 24 hours of Nürburgring. It are cars that really surprise you. Like, I would never have expected it would be such a fun car to drive. So you can only discover more of that if you mix it up, instead of only driving the same car over and over. So this one is also actually quite powerful. But again, I'm sure it will be totally wasted by a McLaren SLR. Alright, this is that also a Ford GT concept car, right? Yeah. See you later. We have the production version over here, which is basically the exact same car. So, considering the fact that concepts, to me it's more or less, it's like the precursor to Vision GT cars, and I really don't like Vision GT cars. I find they totally clutter up the game and they actually destroy the immersion of realism that I have, that the game otherwise does so incredibly well, and then they totally screw it up with weird fantasy cars. Anywho, these are all mostly race cars. Yeah, maybe this one not. I think I already used this one. And this one I don't remember using, and I think I also would have never chosen this color, so unless I bought it second hand. No, it only has 3.1 kilometers on it. So I apparently did drive it for one lap somewhere. Alright, this was one of the cars, example cars, the M3 GTR. Oh, this is the race car. This is also a race car, right? Yeah. I think here, this M3 GTR, it's only 380 horsepower. That's less than I expected. Yeah, now we are really getting in the 300 horsepower range. We will not be winning anything with 300 horsepower. So yeah, we could use the Ford GT, but yeah, is that the funnest car there is? Not sure. Let's see if we are competitive in this one. I don't think I drove this one yet. It's a pretty big battleship, that car. How many laps do we have to do? Ten races. Seven laps. 6, 7. Yeah, I think I need hard tires. Right, let's put some new oil in. Alright, I sincerely doubt that we will be competitive. But maybe we will. Oh shit, I totally looked wrong. I looked into the wrong event for the number of laps. It's only 4 laps. So I can put on the medium tires, I can put them back on. Sorry, I just want to return. I saw a symbol of one of the upgrades. This one. What a weird symbol that is. Supercharger. Ah, there are 2 propellers getting the air through. Never saw that symbol or never consciously noticed it. Anywho, Mercedes CL600, BMW GTR, Spiker, DB7 Vantage Coupe, DB9 Coupe. Yeah, we will probably not be competitive, but you never know. Maybe they're slow. You don't get that many points, so the game thinks it's possible. Holy shit, pretty epic sounds. This sounds really like a mean V8 or even a V12. I don't know what this car has. Although I do think that the other DB9, I think it is, it's already way ahead. We are not competitive. And I don't think trying to drive very well will help that much. That car was way too quick. But we will try. Alright, I am accelerating in 3rd gear because otherwise there's just too much wheel spin without traction control. Maybe I should turn it on. Ah, it's maybe also the tires that are simply still cold. Oh, this is so fucking annoying. That really is for me reason to start over the race, hitting that barrier over there, understeering into it. Incredibly frustrating. The car does really handle like a boat. Not really the funnest car actually. car spins out way too easy. Fucking annoying. Alright, we are able to keep up. Fuck me, totally steered in incorrectly. The nice thing about this track is good luck overtaking. I'm a little bit worried about other tracks with large, long straights where the DB9 may be simply much quicker top speed wise. If you're in a somewhat slower car, always helps if you have a track with many corners, not as much straights. Alright, there we go. If this is a 10 race championship, it will become quite long. God damn it. Because this car, it's really not that fun to drive. It really drives like a boat. But yeah, I also don't want to now start over. Was it a championship? Yes. Ah no, these are separate races. We can just mix it up. Alright, Opera Paris. This Aston Martin is a goner. I really like the styling, but as to compete in races, I don't think it's really optimal. Anywho, Opera Paris. Prefer a little bit of a light, nimble car. Let's just for fun test out this car. I don't really remember driving it. Does it have less horsepower than the one we had? Yes, 100 horsepower less, or 90. 89. 1 moment. No. Wait, I'm an idiot. So that's 11. 81 horsepower less. Anywho, it did appear quicker in the previous race. Really weird that I'm now in the final event of the game. Really has been quite a journey. Yeah, I already I did drive this one because the assists are already disabled. Alright, here goes. Oh shit, I need to put, I think, or did I already do that? Yes. I wanted to say revert my force feedback strength to what it was. I lowered it earlier because of the very fast racers, the 1000 horsepower cars in the endurance races, started to oscillate violently on the straight. So I had to reduce force feedback, but I already reverted it back. I thought I didn't. Here we go. Fuck me, this car, how can this car be one of the quickest in the Monaco race? And over here, totally isn't. We even have a Pagani up front. Once that Pagani takes first place, it will just race away. The good thing about this car is, I'm not sure, yeah, I don't have the driving aids enabled, but there's no wheel spin in second gear full gas, which is 100% different than, fuck me, the Pagani is in front now. So I think I can kiss the wind goodbye. Unless I can still find a sneaky way to get past it and start blocking. But I don't think there's a big chance of catching that car. Unless it's very slow in certain sections. but it will just drive away. On the straight, so if I'm gonna catch it, I need to catch it over here. Fuck me. Don't think it's possible. So close. Sorry, dude. Oh, fuck. Nice. Alright. I wasn't the cleanest, but I need to now focus on keeping it behind me. Pretty epic, having a car like that in your rear view mirror. Alright, not sure what happened to it. Fell behind majorly. Anyways, this car itself, yeah, nothing too special. Don't really like the sounds. And the handling, it's perfectly serviceable. But yeah, nothing special. Alright, I'm really not going that majorly quick. But yeah, it's enough for the win, so I'm fine with it. Unless I somewhere screw up majorly still, but I doubt it. Given that, if one thing, this car is quite stable. It's not sliding around very much. It's not spinning the wheels. And it does have a cool little note in the sounds that sounds a bit like a supercharger. Very subtle in the background. A little bit of whine. Oh shit, another lap. I thought we were already there. We have to do another lap. I was about to take my hands off the wheel. only at very low RPM, there's like this very subtle kind of whine sounds coming in and then fading out again. Only sometimes, but it's actually makes the sound a little bit more interesting. Here, there it goes. It's between 3 and 4. Yeah, 3 and 5, where it comes in and then fades away. Alright, very nice. Nothing really too special. And the question is, do I just continue now with this whole championship? If we still have 8 races to do, that's a little bit much. Unless it's 5 races. If it's 5, I for sure will finish it. Nice, it's 5. Alright, let's continue and let's mix it up with the cars, and we'll just also use it as an opportunity to test out different cars. Actually, I'm curious about, I don't think I have it already, or do I? About the Pagani Zonda C12. I think it is. Right, we basically got all the regular cars from here done, so not the race cars. Except maybe this Ford GT. Yeah, we already drove. I drove the race car. I'm not sure I drove that road going model. Could be that I did. I think it's quite a competitive car. Anyways, see if there's anything else here interesting. Dodge Viper, no, we already used it. This one we just did. These are racer rally cars. The GTR we already used. This one we used. This one we used. The old muscle cars, maybe there will still be some classic event where I will try those, but not now. Mitsubishi touring car, it's a race car, rally car, race car, race car, race car, race car. 400R we already used. This is also a kind of a race car, or at least a tuner car. Muscle car, this one we used. This is a C4. Which one is this again? Yeah, I think we may have used that already in one of the races where I built quite a lot of Corvettes to test them out. This one we used, this one I drove already, this one we drove. TVR we drove. Lotus Carlton, not sure whether we drove it. Let's try that one. And then for the next race, but this one will have much less horsepower than the rest. But let's try it anyways. And then for the next race, I will be... we can already do that now. Seeing if we can get into a Pagani. Holy shit, was the C12 a new car at the time of the game's release? Right, we have like a normal 388, then we have an S, and then we have the C12S. What the hell is the difference? $542, $547. Yeah, I guess it maybe is bored out a bit or something. No. It's both a C12S. One is just, I think, with a little bit bigger displacement. Anyways, we just go for the regular one. To make it a bit competitive. Also a nice car for the garage. Oh, by the way, let's quickly look at the background images. So we see a front wheel with a blinker and we see the front end. Let's see what we see here. Pretty epic exhaust system. Although it doesn't look that efficient to me when the air really has to make a 90-degree turn from the muffler towards the rear. But maybe that is just me. One more look at that front end. Those headlight units. At one point they look good, but they also look to me a little bit like a cheap kit car lamps, lights. Alright, let's see. What the hell? What car am I in now? Why is the Lotus Carlton... did I put racing tires on it or something? No. Why is that car not allowed? Because it's a saloon? Maybe? Production cars. An exotic race between premium sports cars. Yeah, apparently it's not a premium sports car. Alright, but then we have the Pagani. Really small diameter wheels actually. Alright, here we go. No more kidding around. Curious about the sound this car will make. Alright, a couple of Mercs in front, a Spiker, a Shelby car I think. Oh shit, this is reverse, I think. Car feels quite sluggish. And the sound is also not really what I was hoping for. And is that the SLR McLaren at the front? I think it is. So we will probably never catch that one. Or I do think it's possible. But you just really need to know the track. Car combination. Oh shit. I always think that the hairpin is over there, but the hairpin is only over here. Man, weird sounds. I was not aware that this car only had like 6K redline. I thought it would be like a screaming V12. Not really. It's more like a cargo truck diesel engine. Tires are still cold. That's also a bit weird. After quite some laps. Oh, what the hell? Is this only the second lap? Feels like I already did like 3 laps or something. Fuck me, that's the second time I'm hitting that barrier over there. I do have to say, I really find this an incredibly bad sounding car. It really sounds gamey. Too gamey. Fuck these barriers. Man, what a boring race. What a boring car. Was not expecting that. Man, this really is the most, I don't know what it is, but the most boring race ever. I'm almost falling asleep because of this repetitive engine sounds. Or maybe I'm getting hypnotized by it. God damn it. Still sometimes doubting whether my brake pedal is correctly configured or calibrated. Sometimes it takes too much braking force to fully brake. It's, by the way, really handy, that brake meter that the game has. Like this, besides the tachometer and the speedometer, it shows the braking inputs. Holy shit, I thought we still only had one race to do, still two. God damn it. Alright, I will just be using that, then I know for sure I at least used it. Let's use that for GT. Road car. Four laps of high-speed ring. It should be doable. Yeah, apparently I already used it. Already disabled the assists before or earlier. Alright, number one is also C12, not even that C12S. I would really think that the car that we are now in will demolish everything else. That green Aston Martin actually looks pretty cool. I would like to drive that one. We drove that orange one, but those other two, the green one and the blue one, what the hell? This is... Are you fucking kidding me? This is what the AI just does. They don't perceive your presence. Here, this car is pretty cool. I would like to drive that one. That's an older model. This one as well. The front of those cars really looks kind of similar. Or maybe the green one. Ah yes, its headlights were just not loaded in. But you really see the front is similar, but the tail lights, there is where you see the different model years. Oops, my bad. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. My bad. But yeah, we are in a pretty overpowered car, so I think we can still win. If we're not pushing our luck too much. I even get a nice bump from the AI. See you later, dudes. were some pretty epic high-speed spins or drifts. Almost a spin. Oh, I braked too early, I think. Alright, one more race to go. What car shall we take for that one? New York. Reverse actually. I don't like reverse. Generally, I find the normal direction of tracks more fun than their reverse counterparts. Yeah, but what to do? What car to take? One that we didn't drive yet. And one that is not too overpowered, which a lot of cars will easily be. Yeah, let's just buy one of those. Let's first check out the dealership. Maybe one of those blacked out cars is already there. And I was thinking about maybe trying one of those other Aston Martins, the older ones. Although I don't really often see Aston Martins in the dealership. S2000 Type 5. Yeah, don't really, or Type V, whatever it is, don't really like the color. Fiat Panda Super IE. Pretty funny that this car is in the game. Like one of the most common grocery getters ever. What's the GS300? That's the... that's actually that pretty big one. Alright, I did want to double check here whether there was not like an R34N1. Still want that one. I think they are only in white, so I can quickly just only look at the white cars. Nope, nothing there. Just quickly looking at this color. Pretty nice, pretty cool car as well, S2000s. Alright, anything epic over here? I doubt it. Severely. A Honda Today G. Today G. Man, that's a pretty ugly car from the front. But yeah, it's more of a utilitarian vehicle. But these headlights look a little bit backwards to me. Alright, nothing interesting here. So let's quickly check out the Aston Martins. So, I can only get them. This is a DB7. Yeah, this is one of the ones that we didn't use yet. You see it at the rear. This really is like a different tail light unit compared to the DB9. This is, I think, the DB9 that we used. Yeah, which I was not that amazed by. And then what's this? Vanquish. And this one also has the different light units. That's so weird. If you look at this one, this is a 2003 car. It has much more modern tail lights than this one. This one's tail lights look very old, tired almost. Really weird. And this is a 2004 car. This is supposed to be a newer car. Alright, I will just buy it, just for fun. Or shall we only buy one of them? And then, if so, which one? DB7 or DB9? Let's just buy this one, see how it goes. By the way, let's check out the background pictures. We see a side picture and the front of, I don't know which one that it was. They're all quite similar, but that was the Vanquish, I think. Alright, no more kidding around. Last race of the event. First race, first event of the Extreme Series. Alright, here we go. 160 point race. Fuck me. Is that an SLR McLaren in front? I don't know, but I think we will not be really competitive here because yeah, it's an SLR. So this will be unwinnable. Check out how much faster the rest is. And check out the incredible bad sound design of this car. This literally sounds like a Commodore 64 car sounds. Fuck me. I can probably still win it if they drive that bad. Holy shit, check out how much that... Oh, fuck this shit, man. Alright, so that SLR really is not a problem. It's a very fast car, but like literally the worst driver ever. But man, what a shame. You have such an epic car and then you put this sound into it. It's just crazy. My bad, sorry. And that Zonda is getting quite far ahead actually. Although fuck that fucking AI bumping me so fucking hard. And again, fuck the AI here. And fuck me hitting these fucking barriers. Fucking SLR is coming again. I really need to make it count. Oh, fuck this fucking corner, man. Fuck. Alright, screw it. Fuck this race. I'm not going to make it anymore. And this car also... you know what? I'm gonna try again. Normally, I really could care less about that car because they totally screwed it up with the incredibly outdated car sounds. Even for 2004 standards, I would argue. But I'm also a little bit stubborn. Let's just see if we can win it. Of course, I can just buy that Vanquish or another car and win it. But let's see. But I doubt actually, because it's all about top speed in this level or this track. And they were really getting away quickly. But maybe if I do that middle section cleaner, and also this first corner cleaner, but this car is so fucking understeery here. Oh, this is actually pretty good. The Zonda is still in second place over here. Oh, fuck me. Hitting these fucking barriers without reason. This is the way how you lose races, if you make stupid mistakes like that. Like I do. Fucking idiot. Here, I should have already been in front of the Zonda here. AI bumping you from behind is pretty annoying. Sorry, I'm just a little bit annoyed by this race. And the car sound certainly is not helping. Ridiculous car sound. Alright, I really can't stay on the power during that first right-hander. Alright. It was not the cleanest racing. But as long as I can get in front, then I will just drive a defensive race. Try to prevent him from overtaking. Here we go. Alright, now it's all about the mirrors. Ah, he's actually quite slow suddenly. We only have one more lap. Again, too hesitant with that second right-hander. Could have kept much more speed there. Mercedes is not really overtaking the Pagani. I'm sure it will now, but yes, there it is. Alright, we need to keep that Merc behind us. Alright, here we are. Nice. Let's just watch one lap of replay. We didn't do that for quite a while. Although this car is a major letdown, I would say, and mostly because of the sound. Incredibly bad sound design for such what should have been such a cool car. Pretty cool camera shots. That air brake on the SLR McLaren doesn't really get old, if you ask me. Alright, very cool, or at least that we won the race itself while driving. I was pretty frustrated. But let's see what the reward car is, if any. I'm just also a little bit bummed out that it was such bad sound design, because I always feel cool driving Aston Martins. Fuck me, another one. We already have this car. Anywho, feeling like James Bond. So, whenever an Aston Martin is done badly, it touches upon my James Bond's imagination experience, so to say. If that makes any sense. Anywho. These two are exactly the same, right? Sessive 78.606. Holy shit, max torque at below 4K RPM. I was just curious whether the rear is the same as well, but it is. That's actually quite big diffuser. So says 678.06. 678.06, yeah, exactly the same car. I do like it in yellow for just its awkward choice, so to say. Almost to the extent. Yeah, that I would keep it above the white one, but no, the yellow one has got to go. Only 31 credits for such a car. That's a pretty big bargain for somebody. For whoever bought it. Anyways, what are we going to do in the next episode? Shall we check it out now or do that in the next episodes? So these are the S's I will do later. We can do either real circuit tours. World Circuit Tour, a serious competition that uses a chain of real-life racetracks. Or we do Gran Turismo All-Stars, a race between cars created for speed to determine which one is supreme. Yeah, let's do first this one. No restrictions. Alright, so this is probably full-out race cars. Yes, these are full-on race cars. Pretty much the same as the endurance races. I did see that Toyota 7 in there. That's a car I have, and we didn't drive yet, but I cannot imagine that it's competitive compared to the competition, but we are going to see. If I don't use that car now, I will probably never use it. We already raced all these real racers during the with maybe the exception of the R92. We did race the R89, but yeah, it's basically the same car, except the covered, the arrow is a bit different, and it doesn't have covered wheels. This one looks way cooler, I must say. So yeah, maybe it's a totally different car. I don't know actually. So that one we could use, but for now the others we already used. Oh fuck me. This one, it still has 800 horsepower and probably it's much lighter than the other ones. Where can we see the weight? 620 kg, that literally is nothing. 620, and the others are also very light, by the way, 850. It's crazy. 900, still very light for a car with 900 horsepower. So that's indeed over a horsepower per kilogram. Let's see if the more modern cars are heavier. No, also only 900. Jaguar, even less, 894. It's outrageous, actually, how light these cars were. 900. Crazy. And the Formula Gran Turismo, 550. That's crazy. With 900 horsepower. Alright, anyways, we are going old school in this epic Toyota Racer. A death chest, looks like. Or deathbed, or however you say that in English. It looks like a very dangerous car, but could be very fun. That will be in the next episode, guys. By the way, I am looking into the progress quickly. Hope you enjoyed this one. Hope to see you there. And for the meantime, don't forget, always do keep on gaming. Later.